that was his goal, then mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. You know, I wanted to just play what Jay Carney said today at the White House, because it came up. He was asked about it, and I'm just curious about your take as to how this is all being handled. Here's Jay Carney.
Here's what I would say about cognitive capacity, which is that Dr. Rove might have been the last person in America on election night to recognize and acknowledge that the president had won re-election, including the state of Ohio. So we'll leave it at that.
All right, snide, funny, give him full props for that. But should the White House just take the high road and, don't even deign to talk about something like that?
Once the Clintons had decided they were going to address this, and they did last night, in the initial Page 6 report in the New York Post, it was sort of a quip, a funny, Dr. Rove can be assured she's totally fine. And that went pretty quickly last night once the story got picked up on by Twitter, by everyone. That went to, these are lies, Karl Rove has been a liar, and this is another perpetuation of that.
Clearly, it was hitting
they were clearly angry.
It was like salt in the wound.
Yes, the Clintons were clearly angry. And then the full statement from Nick Merrill today went even further on that point.
Yes.
And they're not being subtle about that. They've decided there is no percentage in sort of letting rumors run wild. They are making clear this is not the case. Now, look, this is not going to answer the question, as you said to David. People are still going to want to see her medical records. These are still legitimate questions about a candidate's health overall. But the problem is, again, saying that somebody has brain damage without having proof, and saying the point, I think, about the hospital stay is really problematic, because that one is so demonstrably false that it creates questions about everything else he said.
Making everything